So there is a letter that was supposedly written by Epstein to Larry Nassar, the guy who pled guilty in 2017 to SA abuse. SA, I can't actually say it because I'll take down the video, but you know what I'm talking about. You know Larry Nassar. I'll show you a picture in just a second. Essentially, it was about Trump and how Epstein commented and made some reference to Trump in this latest batch of Epstein photos and files released by the DOJ, which they needed to comply the Epstein Transparency Act that was recently passed. That deadline passed on Friday. And this letter has been going viral all over, breaking the internet. The Democrats are dancing with glee like it's something to gloat about, like it's something to be proud of. And guess what? The DOJ just released that this letter is a big, gigantic fake. The letter begins with, "Dear LN," begins the handwritten note, okay, as you can see right there. "First disclosed in a 2023 Epstein document dump before it seemingly alludes to the disgraced financier's intentions to end his life. As you know by now, quote, I have taken the short route home. Good luck." The author then goes into creepy detail about two convicts' predilections for underage girls. Quote, "We shared one thing, our love and caring for young ladies and the hope they'd reach their full potential." It sends shivers down my spine. At one point, it even says, quote, "Our president also shares our love of young nubile girls. When a young beauty walked by, he loved to grab blank. Whereas we ended up snatching grub in the mess halls of the system. Life is unfair," the author concludes before signing off, "Yours, J. Epstein." So the Department of Justice just posted this after that letter had been going viral, saying the FBI has confirmed this alleged letter from Jeffrey Epstein to Larry Nassar is fake. The fake letter was received by the jail and flagged for the FBI at the time. The FBI made this conclusion based on the following facts. The writing does not appear to match Jeffrey Epstein's. The letter was postmarked 3 days after Epstein's death out of Northern Virginia when he was jailed in New York. The return address did not list the jail where Epstein was held and did not include his inmate number, which is required for outgoing mail. This fake letter serves as a reminder that just because a document is released by the DOJ does not make the allegations or claims within the document factual. Nevertheless, the DOJ will continue to release all material required by law. I don't know about you guys, but I am so sick and tired of this garbage. It is obvious, and I'll tell you exactly why it is obvious, that Trump did nothing, absolutely nothing wrong. And you know what? I don't even need conclusive evidentiary substantiated proof, which you guys know I always provide doing my due diligence, qualitative and quantitative research. I don't even need it. You know what you need? You just need brain cells, y'all. That's all you need. You need that squishy little substance between your ears in your cranium to be dispolluted or unpolluted and just critically think, as our forefathers wanted, self-reliance, critical discernment, actually being your own sovereign and dictating life on your own terms. That's what America, that's what our Constitution, that's what the Declaration of Independence, that's what everything this country was founded on is based on. That's all you need. And I'm going to prove it in just a second. But first, I want to share this amazing video and empathy that was displayed by our president. You know, the majority of this Epstein dump by the House Oversight Democrats, the Hippocrats, mostly were photos implicating Bill Clinton. He was in a jacuzzi with young underage girls. He was on a plane with underage girls. He was wearing a blue dress. Bill Gates, Larry Summers, Mick Jagger, a bunch of people, which I can't show you the photos. Otherwise, they'll take down the video. But they aren't. A lot of them are redacted and blurred out, et cetera, except for certain instances here and there. But it's not even worth showing because Trump's not in any of it. Trump's not in any of it. You know who's in it more than anybody else is Bill Clinton. And doesn't that make complete sense, knowing who Bill is, his background, what he did to the nation when he was president, lying under oath? I did not have relations with that woman. It's a bad Bill Clinton impersonation, but who cares? Who cares? He's not relevant anymore. Neither is Hillary. They're not relevant anymore. This is all an attempt to derail Trump, and I'll explain why. But check out this video. You know, the Democrats say he has no heart. He has no empathy. He's a narcissist. He only thinks about himself. He's so unhinged. It's just utter BS. This interview, this clip right here, when he was demonstrating the United States' might with these brand new carrier ships called the USS Defiant, these aircraft carriers and battleships, amazing American might, America first pride. He was asked about that. And listen to this is such, I mean, I know I've done a lot of videos showing his heart. He defends Bill Clinton. And these insidious, ghoulish, demonic hypocrites have the audacity to say he doesn't have a heart and he never shows empathy. Watch this.
And were you surprised by the number of photos of Bill Clinton in the Epstein files? And can you commit to their full release by the end of the year? Some of the victims were protesting that too many of them were redacted.
I know there are a lot of people that are angry about all of the pictures of other people, you know, but I think it's terrible. Look, I like Bill Clinton. I've always gotten along with Bill Clinton. I've been nice to him. He's been nice to me. We've always gotten along. Respect him. I hate to see photos come out of him, but this is what the Democrats, mostly Democrats, and a couple of bad Republicans are asking for. So they're giving their photos of me too. Everybody was friendly with this guy, either friendly or not friendly. But they, you know, he was around. He was all over Palm Beach and other places. The head of Harvard was his best friend, Larry Summers, and Bill Clinton was a friend of his. But everybody was. I actually threw him out of Mar-a-Lago, and as a person that was in Mar-a-Lago, I threw him out. Mar-a-Lago, this is Mar-a-Lago. It's the hottest place I think it's the hottest place in the world, but it's the hottest place in Florida. And everybody would come here. He'd come here. We actually threw him out. But no, I don't like the pictures of Bill Clinton being shown. I don't like the pictures of other people being shown. I think it's a terrible thing. I think Bill Clinton's a big boy. He can handle it, but you probably have pictures being exposed of other people that innocently met Jeffrey Epstein years ago, many years ago, and they're, you know, highly respected bankers and lawyers and others, and they'll end up, because of guys like Massey, who's a real lowlife, whose polls are down to about 9%, by the way, in the great state of Kentucky. If you look at Kentucky, Kentucky is such a great place, but I don't know, they've got a couple of people on there that are very strange in terms of leadership, but Massey's a loser, and he likes it, and that he works with the Democrats. He's just being used by the Democrats, because what this whole thing is with Epstein is a way of trying to deflect from the tremendous success that the Republican Party has.
President Trump is 1,000,000,000% correct. We have a closed border. I just did a video earlier about the GDP, our economy, what's happening in the stock market, our consumer index. Everything was above. It superseded and exceeded all expectations. Economists are baffled. The experts were all wrong about tariffs. He's done so much to reorient the United States on the global stage, letting everybody know who's boss, ending 9, 10 wars in a row. He has done so much. And give me one accomplishment. I dare you in the comments right now. Give me one accomplishment. Give me one strategy. Give me one policy the Democrats have issued. What have the Democrats done? Oh, I'll tell you what they've done. They've fought ICE. They've attacked law enforcement. They vilified hardworking Americans who were literally afforded the position to protect us, keep our city, our streets, our kids, our parks safe. They attacked them, vilified them, doxed them, burned down Tesla dealerships when Elon was just trying to save American taxpayers money by ending waste, fraud, and abuse. Got President Trump almost killed twice, killed Charlie Kirk. It created these minions who have done all this, wreaked havoc at churches, universities, God knows where else. Have they done one good thing for America? Have they done one positive thing for Americans? Have they served Americans at all as they're supposed to be issued in their title, public servants? Have they done one thing? No, you can't name me one thing because they haven't. Their only focus has been on hating Trump and all of his supporters. This is a demonic cult. Now, I told you how I know unequivocally, factually, without any doubt, how all of this Epstein stuff is a complete sham. You know how I know? Because I've got one of these, and so do you. But here's the bottom line. I'll explain it in black and white. There is no way in a billion years you can ever convince me. None of us are stupid enough to believe that after everything they tried to throw at Trump, obstruct Trump, stop Trump during 3 contentious elections, they tried to debank him, defame him, decredit him, imprison him, assassinate him, not once, but twice, maybe 3 times. You're going to tell me they sat on this, that they had evidence, they had all this proof and files and documentation and flight logs, that he was engaged in the abuse of minor children, and you sat on it and you didn't reveal that? Do you think we're stupid? Oh, and I've even got another rebuttal and retort for this. Oh, well, it was under grand jury subpoena. You're going to tell me that you Democrats, ruthless, ballsless, criminal, disgusting, rotten to the soul, rotten to the marrows of your bone, who break laws every single day? We're finding new fraud. We're finding billions of dollars in Minnesota, California, God knows where else. You cooked the books of crime numbers in D.C. with that DEI police chief. Now we're to presume and assume that you followed the law? You really think we're that stupid? The truth is this, America. If they had something on him, anything, they would have used it. They would have released it when they had control not only of the executive branch, but the House, the Senate, and even the judiciary. That's just common, practical sense. I'm sick and tired of all the BS. And if you're sick and tired of all the BS, give me a yeah in the comments. We got bigger fish to fry. We got actual real problems. And for the first time in a long time, we got the people in place to actually solve these problems. Enough is enough of all your BS. And I hope to God everybody remembers this during the midterms next year, because I said it in the last video and I'm saying it again. We need to work 3 times harder than we did during the election of 2024, which, yes, you and I helped the America First team win in 2024. There's no doubt in my mind. We contributed. You're contributing now by watching. We need to work 3 times as hard, because if the GOP, who's full of ballsless, squirmy vermin, just like the Democrats, it's the same swamp vermin, just different species. If they don't get rid of the filibuster, and if they are the ballsless vermin that we all know they are, and the Democrats win the midterms, all of our hard work will be in vain. And I'm not going to let that happen. So, Nez, how can I help? Tapping the thumbs up, sharing this video with everybody you know, sharing it all over your socials, watching more videos till the end. That helps us. Subscribe. It's free. Doesn't cost you a thing. That helps us. This is bigger than you and I. This is bigger than right now, here, present, 2025, 2026. This is about 3036. This is about 2035, 2055. This is for our kids, our grandkids, and our grandkids' grandkids' grandchildren. I want them to wake up in an America that is recognizable, the America that you and I grew up in. And the only way we're going to do that is to make common sense go viral. So for the love of God, it takes you less than a nanosecond. Tap that thumbs up right now if you love America. I'm sick of Epstein. Let's get the work of the American people done right now. Let's solve the problems that are the true, real problems that are facing us right now. I love each and every one of you. May God bless and keep you always. Merry Christmas. Check out these videos coming up on the screen right now. This one right here, I just posted. Go click on that right now. Watch that next. Tap my face right here to subscribe and follow. It's easy. Doesn't cost you a thing. Turn on the bell notification so you never miss out. And as always, may God bless you, and may God bless the USA and all who defend her. I'll see you soon.